And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Gamecocks taking on the Batsmen. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Here's Josh Donaldson.
For South Carolina, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Thompson drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Next to hit, Chase Utley.
The second baseman, Chase Utley.
Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Oh, man.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right
like
there.
Comment,
just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tony Clark, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And delivers outside.
Ball.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Liner caught at second. Not in time, as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Hard liner. And Thompson makes the play. And Davis is retired. And that'll do it. And now Jimmy Rollins.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Trout settles under it and makes the grab. 1 down.
A little bit underneath that.
So digging in, Michael Young. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's a 2-1.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Snap throw. 2 outs, base is empty. Buck O'Neil getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Top of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench. Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
At the belt and fires. Bench started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one is absolutely belted. Henderson going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Here's some real power at the plate. Larry Walker. Strike one.
Your ball, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lee under it. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, George Brett. The line of the pitch.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was...
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
So here's Murphy now. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Trout on his horse. Dives, can't get it. It's a base hit. Davis quickly gets it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Jung-Hoo Lee up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This to center field. Davis hustling after it. Makes a nice running catch. Both runners tagging. Brett trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Now 1-1. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Brett on third. Murphy at second with one away. He swings and fouls one off. Bench hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back. And now batting, Mike Trout.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And it's even up.
2-2.
Damn it.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. And he deals. In the dirt. Murphy fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Liner, base hit. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chase Utley. That one ripped. Lee ranging back. He brought it back.
Whew, that was lucky.
The first baseman for 17, Tony Clark.
And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. The switch hitter batting right. Hit softly on the ground to third. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love the cycle. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Talking about Craig's son, Kevin, he's a solid player, has a lot of his dad in him, too. Plays the game real hard.
In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Rollins stands in now and watches strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now the DH spot, Michael Young. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Popped up. Utley puts the squeeze on that one. New inning getting started. And here comes Carlos Correa. Steele back to work. And that one is inside. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The 2-1. A swing and a miss. In the air out to center. Lee settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Eric Davis digs in now. He's 0 for 1. To the right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rollins settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning, Buck O'Neil digging in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. There's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Brett, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Davis right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Murphy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. That misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Clark, he'll do it himself, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Grady Sizemore. And that's in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Go ahead run on base. Larry Walker will hit next. To short, could be 2. To second for 1. On to O'Neill, double play.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And the pitch. And fouled off.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Out to short, Correa. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Henderson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Struck him out looking. Hank Thompson steps into the box. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Good go.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And that one fouled off. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, he watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. In the dirt. Murphy throws to first in time. And they take care of Donaldson for the out. Chase Utley now at the plate. pitch misses inside. 1-0. And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio gets it to first. Play is made. 2 out. Tony Clark, the next to hit. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lee flashes the leather on the run and catch. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. Swings through that one.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. And here is Jimmy Rollins.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Next pitch is popped up. Correa. And he beats it. He's safe.
Oh, hey, you didn't want to get out of line.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Michael Young digs in now. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Rollins leads off first with 1 away. Slow roller to third. Donaldson fires across the diamond. 2 away. Now here is Buck O'Neil.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a base hit right there. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. The pitch. There, that misses off the outside edge. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. Foul ball there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Sizemore, the next to hit, takes outside. Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Walker in the box now, takes strike 1. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that...
Oh, one.
really stands out. Righty delivers.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, over to first, save.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Walker should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He is safe.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So up next, Craig Biggio. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And now it's even up.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first, and they get Biggio for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Mike Trout.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase Utley. First offering misses the mark. Trout, the lead runner out at second. Donaldson at first with no outs. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. And there's ball 4.
Oh, wow.
Maybe time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Tony Clark getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Right side. Thompson underneath it. Makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Correa in the box now, takes strike 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground to the left. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. And the batter now, Eric Davis. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lee Smith gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And O'Neill makes the play. 2 away now.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air, foul off first. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Thompson on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now, Jimmy Rollins.
The shortstop. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now, Mariano Rivera.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the DH, Michael Young. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Davis hauls it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Buck O'Neill. Pitch hitter coming on, Jake Cronenworth, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Here's the 2-2. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Brett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Cronenworth at second with 2 down. Got it by him for the K. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here is Grady Sizemore. Mariano Rivera will take over here.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Base hit right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Walker swings through it for strike 1. Henderson drifts towards it, jumps at the wall, and he brings it back. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trout in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And there's a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit.
Rollins to second, over to first, safe.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got it. Inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. Yeah, the first offering is not close. In there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2 here. In the air, out towards left center. And that'll do it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.